everybody, because I know somebody is falling for the trap of the deception. And what it says in the Bible, it says that my people perish for the lack of knowledge that they have. Okay, so all these people that's saying that they're going to build back these communities, they're going to build back these infrastructures, they're going to build back these, beautiful buildings and things like that in that nature. They're fixing the street. They're taking your tax-paying dollars and all the things that you pay extra on, and all of your bills and all of your fees and all of your different, amenities that you're putting your hard-working time and putting your hard-working effort into building the AI infrastructures. That's why they have so much data stored up for them. This is why they need a whole bunch of electricity. This is why they need a whole bunch of water. This is why they need a whole bunch of support, because they're getting support from all types of people in different places. Oh, like I said, this goes from city to places, and it also goes to continents. So, like, for example, the continent that, say, Israel has, right? They're making sure that all their money is going to these companies, to these AI databases, and to these companies that is powered by what? By the election and by the president. Okay, and why you say the election? Why did you say the president? Because the president plays a big part in this, because he is signing off deals with these people. Okay, so you give us 50-50 and we can split, and we can give y'all, some time, so we won't bomb y'all country down, won't bomb y'all houses and stuff down. So it's really depending on the president you're picking. That's why everything is happening the way that it's happening, is because the president is, the presidents, I should say, one president wants you to die slowly, and the other president wants you to die quickly. And it's just a matter of time, like, who you're going to pick, because think about it, you have to pick a president, or you couldn't pick a president, or you cannot pick a president. And things would just literally go the way that it's going, because it's already going downhill as you know it. And they're talking about all these different parties that they're having and rallies that they're having, because it's like, I'm trying to get people to vote for me. I'm trying to get people to do things for me. But really, we're doing the work that they should be doing. Okay, like, we shouldn't have to pay you to make buildings. We shouldn't have to pay you to fix the street. We shouldn't have to pay you to get the children's all their amenities and all their things that they're required for school. We shouldn't have to pay you for things that is obligated for you to do, because you took us out of our home countries, out of our home cities, and out of our hometown. So I feel like, this is a personal opinion, I feel like we should not have to pay for those things, because those things is literally what makes us and keeps us here. Those are the things that's needed here. Those are the things that's required here. They're not things that it's a want here, or is that like a desire here. It's a thing that we absolutely need, that we can't live without. We can't live without water. We can't live without heat. We can't live without oxygen. We can't live without air. We can't live without certain things. And I feel like these people are trying to make us go on a rally and trying to make us go on a riot for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why should we have to make you feel like you should open up the centers, open up different things and different opportunities for us? It shouldn't be a conversation about that. It should literally be like, you're going to do this because then again, this is your facility. This is your country. This is your state. This is your city. This is your town. This is where you stay at too. So this is how you get water and how you get air and oxygen and all the supplies, all the cleaning supplies, everything that you have. That is literally where you get it from. So you're doing this to us, but it's going to backfire to you, because you still have to pay certain things too. So, okay, you're paying taxes. You're paying extra for water. You're paying extra for gas. You're paying extra to get like the lawnmower and grass cut and things in this nature. You're going to have to do the exact same thing. So the trauma and the karma that you're putting on yourself is really unnecessary, because everything is going to eventually die and eventually decrease, okay? So doing this is not going to make anything have a natural expand of life or have a natural growth in life or increase in life. It's not going to have that. What it's literally going to have is you are going to suffer the consequences for your actions, and then everything is going to go down, and then it's going to go back up without your help. Because then again, we don't need the white supremacy, we don't need these policies, we don't need these regulations, we don't need these rules, we don't need these people that's in office. We don't need all of that. We do not need all of this. What we need is the people to work in their own community, okay? Have conversations in their own community about what they're going to do for their community. Everybody has to be a part. We have to spread more division, because if you don't do things for your community, it's no way that somebody else is going to do something for you when they don't have it for themselves. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they don't have it for themselves. Like, they still have to fight over the things that they have. They still have to argue and discuss in long meetings about what they have and what they don't have and how they're going to get it. So if they're stealing from you and you need help from them, you don't need help from a person that's stealing from you, because the person that's stealing from you and killing you and spreading lies on your name and doing so many other things, you don't need help from them. You should look at them as your enemy, not as your ally or your freaking friend. You should look at them as your enemy, because that is what they are. They are your enemy. I don't understand if people get that, like immigrants get that. I don't understand if the people from, like, the people around the world get that the people that are killing you are not your friend. They're not the people to be taken as a joke, because they will take your children, they will take your great-grandchildren, they will take your grandma, grandpa, they will take your family and your friends and sacrifice them, that they're doing things for you to understand that they're not the same people as you. They're not the same color. They do not have the same mindset. They do not have the same any type of energy that you have or you put. They do not have the same of anything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? They do not have the same mindset. They do not have the same type of share capacity. When it comes to Hispanics and Latinos and Indians and Native Americans, you know, they have enough for them to share. They have enough for them to actually give more and give back to their communities and do this and do that. But we don't have those things, because we don't have it for ourselves. We don't have it for our families and our friends. We don't have it for the people that's our neighbors. We don't have it for that. So it's not like it's coming out of our pocket. It's coming out of the white man's pocket. And what comes in the white man's pocket, he's gonna get back, because guess what? He owns the pocket. He's gonna give you some money, and then literally you're gonna shop at his stores. You're gonna shop at his everything. You're gonna shop at his stores, his restaurants, his clothing, not because you want to, or not because you like him. It's because you don't have it for yourself. But then again, when are you going to have it for yourself? When are you going to protest by yourself? When are you going to get it for yourself, for your community, for your family, for your friends? When are you going to make that change? And it could start today, it could start tomorrow, it could start whenever, but like, when are you going to do that for yourself? Because we can't keep relying on somebody that is our enemy. We can't keep relying on somebody that is not for us. They're not an ally. They're not like just the person that watches us on the outside. No, they're the person that comes on the inside and takes everything from us. Okay, come into your country, your city, and your houses and take things from you. Okay, so it's not just one thing, and I could say like a whole bunch of evidence behind this, you know what I'm saying? I can say so many like pictures and details to tell people like why you shouldn't do this, or why you shouldn't like have this trust in these type of people, because these people, they don't care about you. They care about feeding their families, but at the end of the day, like, they're making struggles for all of us. Okay, they're making it difficult for everybody, and that's why the energy is bad. This is why the spirit is bad. This is why like so many different other things is bad, because they are literally making chaos that's unnecessary chaos. That's unnecessary drama. Like, why just say that we're going to build you stuff, but you just need like $1 billion. You need to give us $1 billion from your pocket. Okay, so that means you need to make the money. You need to make the currency. You need to make the change. You need to make the checks. You need to make whatever you need to make. But in order for us to build anything for you or give anything for you, you have to have these things. Like, it has to be a standard. Or it has to be like some type of way where you can sit here and say, we can have a trade-off, or we can have a deal. If that makes sense. Like, we can have a deal, we can have a trade-off, whatever the case may be. But to say that I'm just going to make everything and all you have to do is just work for me for the rest of your life, which it can literally be from 10 to 60, or it can be from like the youngest age, like 5 to like 60 years old to 70 years old to 80 years old. I think that is messed up, because we have to work for something for somebody that doesn't really do his part, or they don't really do their part. So it's something to think about, because I'm tired of people making these so-called deals or making these groups or plans, and they're saying they're helping us. Oh yeah, we having this parade, we having this party, we having this over here, we're having that over there, but you're not helping us. Like, you're taking way more than helping. And I don't think that people understand that you're taking way more than helping. But then again, some people like that. Some people like that, the fact that they don't have to do as much as work. Some people like the fact that they can be lazy. You know what I'm saying? Some people like the fact that they can rely on somebody. Some people like the fact that it is what it is. So if you hear this and if you know this, I'm trying to scream to the top of my lungs so y'all can hear this. Anyways, good morning, good evening, and as always, good night, and I'll see y'all, catch y'all soon.